Alright, what were we doing? I don't know what I was doing. Probably doing something. No idea what spooky or K we were up to. I'm just gonna go. I don't have the energy. After work beat me down. Work has been beating me down for 3 days in a row. I just... Just call in sick. I can't. Cover and bounce back. I wish it was that easy. Upon speaking with Pasha, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view them. Fuck it, put me in. Welcome back, and I congratulate you on Waklamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. Our great honor to host comrades of the future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. I'm really wondering where the fuck this story is going from here. I feel that though. Hurricane was beating my ass. Oh god, yeah, no, you've had it much worse. The hurricane definitely sucks. Shut your mouth, buddy. Why is this not voiced? Fuck right off, Square. All right, hold up. Let me pull up his dialogue. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. Sounds like a twink. Look, that's my voice. Not great for this. Does Warrior of Light ever have sex canon-wise? Square would never say canon-wise that they did. Square would never do it. It's just, no. Now, uncanon-wise, there are plenty of places that you guys have been to that I know offer those services. It's between you and your Warrior of Light. That my sister was able to realize her potential, a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. Look, Waklamat did all the work. I was just moral support. So far, okay, quick recap on my halfway point, I assume, through this expansion. This feels a lot like Stormblood. And the reason I think it feels like that is because we are not currently the main character. And I think that's something people hated about Stormblood, but didn't realize they hated. That is. Bad take? Because so far, Waklamat has been the main character of this expansion, and we've just been a side character. Story as well. So they either gotta turn this shit around, or it's gonna be another one where I think a lot of people are gonna say, it was fine. I don't think it's been bad so far. It just hasn't been great. Yeah, you know what? I was just moral support. You think it's gonna get better? I have hope, damn it! My primary business is incoming is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She's expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Government work? Nah, I don't know about that. Oh boy. Well, making no mention of me. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That's all. You'll excuse me. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. Your brother acknowledged that with no little jealousy. Believe me when I say, I hope you will stay by her side. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. So either this day goes by perfectly well, and we learn something from the current Dawn Servant about the future or whatnot, or this is all gonna go to shit right here. So only one of those two things can happen.
Crowd, as befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
Look at how lazy this expansion is.
It's starting.
Look how many NPCs are copied and pasted in the crowd. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's a good chunk of copies in there.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold.
This dude's laugh. They couldn't have given her a special, like, ceremonial outfit for today? Plain Jane clothes?
My daughter, Wook Lamat.
Eddie Jaja is pretty chill. I like him. All those NPCs.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But
Fucking
my
birds
journey
had me
showed me
laughing.
how much
Look
I had
silly,
yet
yeah.
to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamulja after centuries of warfare.
Alright, what's she gonna say about the Mamalja?
And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Did you ever do
All
the
of which
Heavens
is to say
Ward
that,
quest
as I've
with
come
them?
to know our nation,
Silly
I've
little
seen
dance.
the
I
ways
love
in
them.
which we thrive,
Also, the
and
minion
the ways
is
in which
so
we
big
still
and round.
struggle.
You're
Some
talking
in
with
Kozamauka
Fresh because
must
yes, I've
resort
done
to
all of
banditry
them.
to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
That is the cheesiest fucking line.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah. My father led Tulihyolao to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Is this where she asked her brother
Someone
to
with
help
the
her out?
knowledge and insight that I
You
lack.
ready to be Dawn Servant? The fuck I am. Denied.
So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
I feel like you're right. They copy and pasted way too many people there. They could have like scrambled the fucking mixer on these out faces at least a little bit.
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
All they had to do... What,
During
make their
my time
outfits
abroad,
different colors?
I experienced the benefits
You're right,
of
they could have
foreign
added some...
technologies,
A little more
Some of
variety in the
which-
color.
I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
God, there's so many twins!
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
His brother he styled this. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the sister freestyled it also. I don't think she really planned this out.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tuli Hyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Klamath freestyles life, and you know that's valid? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you
Would.
knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
Oh. He's dead.
It cannot be. The head of reason.
How
is no
the
longer
fuck
with
does
us.
that work?
Oh,
What?
tragic tidings.
What? Nearly at the end of this start of Dawntrail?
I
he
didn't want
judge
to
us?
believe it.
Oh, has his head not rotted?
sorry,
That's
I
what
never
I'm fucking wondering. What the shit?
We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen.
You never
Climbing
address
the
it
right
again?
was my brother's final
Is the
duty.
other head dead?
He was
Oh,
determined
fuck. You're here.
to serve the nation's
Don't
best
listen to this.
interests.
You can't.
And
We gotta
labored
hold up.
nigh without
If you're gonna be here,
cease.
I gotta. Unless you like skipped forward, I gotta hop
then
back
he
to
died.
Goth
I
Abbey.
did
me
not
to do the actual
skip
work.
forward.
Sneaky bastard.
Bro. Fresh, don't you brawl
But
me.
He did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Slumped down enough. Fuck is Porky
A new
Pig?
patch needs to be installed before I can play. Bro, fuck you.
Yeah, there was a
Not
hot
quite
patch.
To the original script, your new dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
Cover your...
What?
Nothing, I'm reading chat.
Cover your dead bro up. Maybe I shouldn't be reading chat.
That's what I said! Right, hold up, we gotta catch up Kwoo. Which characters? Porky Pig stutter is crazy. Clip it! Find that one. Pum. Frontlines when? Lord, do I ever play... Hold up, my brain's broken. Give me a minute to reset. Do I ever play Frontlines? This man's trying to choke me to death.
We're on different servers.
That was personal. My freaking...
We're in different instances.
I assume you're in instance 1 somehow again, miraculously. Hold up. Let's go to instance 1. Let's take a look.
Is that you? Is that you over there?
Where are you? God damn it! How the fuck are you always in instance 1? How? That's not possible!
I'm a fucking miracle worker.
Alright, let's fight. We're waiting. We're waiting at the destination. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna do some skim reading for you, because I'm not rereading all of this. Alfie says he helped the bitches he could. It was hard work for him. Alright, everybody else is coming up saying, yep, we helped everyone too. Kryle is clearly claiming she helped. Alfie is like, no, you didn't, bitch.
That's not what was said. He said that a fire swept through, and then he was like, yeah, we don't know if a fire swept through.
Alright. They want to go speak to the temple guards, see what the fuck happened to his what happened to the big evil whatever it's called.
The bird thing.
I am horrified. I don't.
What the fuck?
Fight me, you bitch. Fight! What the fuck are you? The fuck is that? Mickey Mouse-esque squirrel crazy woman? What? You will
Fuck is
read
this?
all of the 100 1-minute cutscenes you have to deal with before you catch. No, I'm not rereading them. All right, they're willing to see us.
What happened?
Normally, I'd say yes to rereading them. I'd actually be fine with it, but fucking work has killed me the last 3 days.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
My worker's trying to kill me.
Murwar, tell them what you told me.
I almost didn't want to stream today.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us
But
a
how will
visit.
Kaywood know the story if I don't read? Just getting the spark notes.
Oh.
You guys aren't too old to
First
know
the
about
echo?
spark notes, right? What? Oh yeah, a little bit of echo for us.
This hollowed hall.
You're crazy if you think I know what spark notes are.
A claimant.
And it takes a break from streaming and comes back to drop a classic clip.
And here
Hold
we
on, I
have
gotta
the
hear this.
mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name
You're gonna be here. We gotta.
into the memories of a new
We gotta.
generation.
Hold on. If you're gonna be here, I gotta. Wait. We gotta. Hold on.
Good
Fuck!
little
I didn't realize it'd be so bad. Shit.
You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
You set this bitch free? God damn.
It is
You damn
as they
straight
say.
he did.
Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul.
Need another drink.
The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I don't know that I agree with that. What is this thing that people are getting? This badge, this raging wolf eye. You're the second person I've seen who has that.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
All right, let's see.
Oh, okay. I don't care about that.
Utter madness. Why
Good
have
guy
you done
freeing
this?
the bird dragon. Let's have fun with it.
For the throne,
Golden ring bling.
of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
My assumption for the end of this is that he's gonna be like, all three of the children need to work together, and we're gonna kick the one dude's ass because fuck him.
The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Well, I mean, for now, we gotta
Idiot!
stop a
This
evil
monstrous
bird
act is a
snake.
step too far, even
Yeah.
for him.
So, what's the plan?
Good prediction? I mean, it's not a good prediction.
leave the
Literally,
control to others, it will
like
be a
from the
massacre.
very beginning, they're like, oh, this
Some might
this
call it the
sibling
wiser
knows how to
choice.
do war
If I
stuff.
don't want to
This
follow
sibling
any
knows how to do
competition,
smart stuff, and
I
this
could
sibling
never
cares.
live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valiarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone,
Or,
I don't
hear
stand a
me
chance.
out. Could just be Eska.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Yeah. It's not a problem, bud.
I mean, what other choice do we have? Gotta get rid of the big snake thing.
You mean you'll help? Thank you. I won't forget this.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you resolve to slay Valikarmanta,
Look at Urianger's
we'll need to
stupid
find out where the
fucking
beast went.
lobe. Looks terrible.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may
What a
need
bad
to
take?
flee
No,
to
it's a
lower
good take.
ground.
Oh, right. Turn this back on. The bird. I thought that was Endwalker. What if
What the fuck?
is the real bad guy? And what a bad take. Throwing you right into another
We were talking about my
cutscene.
thing about Urianger, but Urianger is I don't like
Oh.
Urianger, so I don't care.
It's so mean to
So
poor
Urianger, any
Urianger.
ideas on how we can track the bird? The tried and true method of comparing. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, you can't. Wait till you see the tool this man has for you.
The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it'll let us ascertain the bird thing's whereabouts far more quickly. Through a trial vidral of extraordinary nature, the bird is a creature of this world. It's still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What fucking device do we have? What? Dumb part incoming. What the fuck is that? A floating hand? Now that's not the time to be playing with toys. Now's not the time to be playing with toys. Oops. This is no toy. It's an Aether Seeker. As the name suggests, Gleaners use it to detect the Aether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack the whole time.
Damn straight he has.
I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with the bird, however, is that they can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken the bird from its icy imprisonment, Akul Jaja cast spells which quickened its fire aspect Aether. And the residents here were unfortunately uniformly, oh my god, I can't read, afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigar Manda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain, fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our query's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire aspected Aether. So we'll have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails.
Why?
You travel with me then, in case the Seeker leads me to something.
What happens
some
when I give
other
you your
fiery
points
things.
back? So mean.
I dislike that it no longer shows me my points. Like, it shows me how many bits I have.
It doesn't show you
Like,
how many
I only
points
have-
you have?
No, like, it will, like, sometimes, like, if I, like, whatever, like, change over it or whatever. But naturally, it wants to just show how many fucking bits I have, which I only have, like, 2.
That's
The rest of
silly.
us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyrim sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village to tend to the Yokoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their conditions suddenly worsen. Yeah, they can have the second-rate healer. That's fine. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. Cool, let's go.
Alright, Aaronville. You got wait till you're out of the cutscene. Or not, I'll click on him anyways.
we should be on our way as well. Stupid fucking flowers that can't be dyed 2 different colors. So dumb. Okay. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire aspected Aether. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlords.
Are you ready to follow?
Is still infused with the Skyrune's residual Aether, so I excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Cool. Affirmative tracking the resource of fire aspected Aether.
I was gonna say, getting on the vehicle isn't gonna help you. It's so slow to follow.
It is. Source of fire aspected Aether located, tracking, and disengaged. Oh, we're about to have to fight some stupid monster, aren't we?
Yep.
Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Oh. Huh. Yeah, look at that. Would you mind dealing with that fire spirit? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Oh, so we're just going on a fucking rampage against anything that's fire.
Yep.
I see. Unnecessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. I'm not gonna say that every time that it's fucking going. What a silly, stupid fucking tool.
Stupidest fucking thing. They could have given us anything that was better than a fucking floating hand. Easiest expansion?
Oh.
It kind of feels that way. They didn't want to do any voice acting. The fucking most bullshit stuff they could come up with. Music's been pretty dope, though.
But again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind.
Him really liking the music. Ah! Well, when the music plays, anyways.
Honestly, I should just leave this to you. After all those buffs I gave you.
The amount of unvoiced parts that don't need to be cutscenes in this expansion.
It gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Resume tracking. don't understand why it had to lead us back to the path in the dumbest way possible.
I don't know.
Could have gone for a fucking... Oh my god, no, there's another one up there. Good thing this one's an actual monster. I like how I'm following you and not following my thing.
Couldn't even find a monster this time. Just found a fire pit.
Another remnant of Villagarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal aether. That's cool, but that doesn't help us. In the words of the Tuliyola Yolal saga, when Villagarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living aether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Oh fuck, thank God.
How Garuda's hiding behind your shoulder again.
Yeah, this is what Garuda does. That's why I like having the wind-up Garuda. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signatures but Valgarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Bruh, I don't give a fuck, can we just go? This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valgarmanda's aether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample.
People were dumb to even freeze the bird. Should have just summoned a primal easy.
What?
We aren't following the hand this time.
Yeah, I realized. Can you fly? Oh, you can't fly.
No.
I don't know why I fucking asked you that. You haven't been playing on this character.
Hey! I played enough to catch up. Whee!
I got excited for half. You can.
Hold up! Is your dead body back there?
My body's here! You killed me!
Hold up! I've got a Phoenix down. Give me a second. I've never seen that happen before. Oh shit! Fuck! Damn it! Oh, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. Oh shit! Aggroed mobs that jumped off. Did we aggro a mob? I didn't even notice. Yes.
Oh my fucking god! Can't believe you fucking killed me!
Holy shit! I can't breathe. That's impressive.
Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Turel Vidrel itself. I can't believe you fucking killed me.
On accident?
This is why I threatened to not heal you. You don't deserve being healed.
It was an accident! Look, I just assumed we never die when we jump off big heights. We're gonna be fine. I didn't expect you to die. What do you take me for?
Can't believe you would do this.
Can't believe you've done this.
Hello, sir. I think we'd notice if Valigarmanda, I'm so fucking this up, was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Stop making us stop. Just let us fucking go. I just want to fight it.
A lot of talking to get to this point.
Yeah, and like half of this talking isn't necessary.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's broken.
The trail ends here, it seems.
Oh, thank God it's voiced.
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
You're not telling us to stop. Fuck off.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, we...
You're not stopping me.
To trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band.
I don't really
is
give a fuck what this guy
incapable
says.
of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Wait a second. Oh. Welcome back.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Ah.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help
Oh.
as well.
against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I
mean,
never said
not one because of them, but whatever.
you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuli Yolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you
Why are the
survive,
twins here?
my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
They're here for themselves. Let's be
Your
real.
thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli Yolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come
Every
on,
time
you
he
two.
speaks, I
Forget
just
about
care
the rite of
about him
succession
less.
for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Kona?
Not Kona. The other brother.
Ah.
Kona's fine.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot the other brother's name.
I don't
I also
care
don't
how
know his
strong the
name.
Sky Ruin may be. We're going to
The
put this
resilient
menace
son
down
or
for
whatever the
good.
fuck.
The first
Whatever.
claimant.
Honestly, there was a hot minute that I couldn't remember Wuklamut's name, so I was like, just call Lamatia or whatever.
Lamati.
Oh my fucking god. kill me.
Laurel Jaw? Biggest bro. Why did you say kill you? What's going on?
Just, you know, I should be out of that cutscene, but, if you look, I am nowhere to be found. You should grab that Aether Current.
You, are you disconnecting?
No, I've disconnected. I am trying to
you
currently
fully
reconnect.
disconnected. Oh, son of a bitch. What is with your internet?
It's garbage.
Yes, we need bodies. Splash. Oh, we can splash. Can I die?
I doubt.
Does not appear I can dive. NPC bodies over there.
Oh. Oh. Huh. We're not in the same instance. Fuck! Wait. Hold up. Hold up. I have to go through that fucking cutscene again!
You all play like an NPC? Laura, AB, are either of you in it?
I'm assuming that I saw the whole cutscene.
Huh? Don't you haw me? I left? Oh. Disappointing. What's happening?
We're fighting, Big Bird.
Keiwu needs to fight the first trial. Above you. Fuck you are! Might be above Keiwu.
We're not in the same instance.
I don't know how we ended up in different instances.
I wonder what instance I'm in.
I imagine you're not in this one because it looks like there are people going through for a hunt train. At least there's enough shouting that I assume it's a hunt train.
Wait,
I'm in instance 1!
You're in instance 1? Oh. And the hunt train happened in instance 1. Only time I'll ever not be in instance 1.
Hunt train happening, yeah? Yeah, that's what
Are we... Who are we grabbing?
We'll invite you in case you want to join. I never know.
AB says I can help.
Hey, just gotta like refresh my page to see if AB pops up. What happens when I'm not in the FC? I don't know when people come online.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's a thing.
This FC only has me online. The only other person... There's only been one other person on in the last 3 days. 2 people in the last... You know... Our dear leader hasn't been on in almost a month. Are we friends? Fuck! You know what, AB? That is a good question. I am gonna make Keiwu the leader.
Oh, shit.
Because I don't think we are. That might be why. Here. You could be a friend. Weird how that works.
Denied? Oh.
Well. Oh well. It's how it be.
Damn, we have 6 out of the 8 people. Crazy.
I don't know. Did you guys want to check if 2 more people from the FC want to join? I can't ask the FC. I'm not in it. The FC Goth has no people. This is a true dead FC. Actually, well, I'm in here though.
Guys, oh my god.
What'd they say?
Just all the people that are already here just being like, yeah, sure, put me in. It's just like, guys, hush. That's...
Thank you for the follow, Omega Waffle Lord.
That's not...
All right. Well, if there's no one else who wants to join, we'll do the ready check.
Those are nice swords that you have there.
All right, everybody's ready. Going up.
Oh my god. Looking like a K-pop star with that haircut. What?
Who'll be rocking the K-pop hairstyle?
I have no idea. I want the new hairstyle, but I also kind of want to get it and sell it if it's still selling for a lot.
I mean, there's a hairstyle from maps, but we kind of gotta beat the expansion to do maps.
No, we just need to only get maps of the areas we can go to.
I don't think it works that way.
Which would require me to have a level 100 gather. Is it not how it works?
I'm pretty sure the maps pick randomly between all of the new zones.
Yeah. I should buy a map and see where it
New
puts
hair
me.
is 12 mil? Jesus.
Hey, that's a steady decrease though, because the other day people were saying that it was 30 mil.
You know, 30 mil to 12 mil, that's not bad.
Here, I can have that. I have that. Ooh. Nobody told me to get out of the way.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what to do.
I don't know that I want to be in the center, and I'm concerned.
There's actually, if he's swirling around us with wind, you kind of want to be in the center.
Look, at this point, I'm just following AB. I was not close enough.
You're like, you're really standing on the edge there.
Look, I didn't know! Oh god, I didn't make it again!
Fuck it, tank privilege. Ah, now he's changing us to lightning zone.
Whatever. I'm gonna do that. Why?
Just
it's all
get
red!
Up, get up! Get up! Stay up! You see the light, the glowy platforms lift your character in the air.
Oh. I have stars around my head. Oh, what the? Oh no.
Oh yeah, you know, there's bolts. You can get shocked by the lightning if you're up in the air.
Yeah, I noticed.
So you can't stay up there all the time.
Why is everybody
Get
over
in
here?
the line. Look to your right. There's blue, glowy purple orb things. Yeah.
Look, I know enough that I know at least to follow the group.
Oh, I forgot you have to be
God,
forward.
Oh God! I was forward, but I was in the wrong spot.
I was not forward. I am very dead.
Oh shit! Hold up. Oh, now we're on ice.
Yeah, there's also
See, everybody going over here, and I feel like I need to be prepared.
Yeah, keep an eye behind you. Keep
what is
moving.
this?
Keep moving. Don't stop till you drop. And avoid the snowfall that's coming down the mountain.
I'm frozen. Whoops. Wait.
Oh no, the line went the other way!
Ow!
Alright, we gotta move this line over to... No, you went the... Okay, alright, we're going this way.
I'm so injured. We are really bad at the line thing.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my God. I died. Oops.
I don't think we're doing too bad here.
Limit break. The end? Up to the corner.
To the corner!
Oh, I did it. I did the thing.
Congrats.
Just do this.
Up front. Not too far up front, though.
Why not too far up front?
Because you can run off.
Oh, fuck. I didn't do that correctly. I'm a dum-dum. Well.
Alright, this time not gonna get knocked off.
I failed hardcore. And I am ice. Yeah.
Don't worry, we get you out. I may have become ice there at the end.
Well, you know, it has to be like that. Oh, thank God, we killed it.
GG!
He's done.
Exit.
Those random people, if people were doing their comms, they must have gotten so many comms.
I also calmed the warrior, but that's a fellow tank thing.
We slew Vali Armanda.
You seem very surprised about that
Even
shit.
the great Kulul Chacha couldn't manage.
Yeah, you had us. Bruh, fucking chill.
For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
Fucking 80 years.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
No, he's not. I could have taken him. Well, though, I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. You have a ways to go. Yeah, you fought well. A little cheering this time.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Did we just fucking abandon Erenville? Just like,
for company.
like you could chill over there, buddy. my god.
Constantly just leaving that poor man alone with random people. Alright, Arenville. How'd it go?
Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zorolja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed declined to share in any victory celebration. That's nothing unusual for Zorolja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valley Garmanda, it wasn't only Urokpacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Cool. Oh my god, it's this bitch.
The bitch you wanted to punch?
Fucking bitch.
You're already slapping him.
He deserves it!
To me, you slapped him, he just walked away.
The Yokoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valley Garmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Guess you're right, we shouldn't let them worry another moment. Bro, I still need to get an Aether current in this area!
I mean, which one are you missing?
The northeast. I have a flower that's angry at me.
North and east of you? Okay.
Not on this side of the mountain.
Is it down below? Are you missing the one down below?
I don't know.
More of your members were unable to teleport. I swear to God, if you didn't get the other Aether spot, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I don't know what you
I'll do
speak
the extreme version of the trial. It easy. I absolutely want to do the extreme version.
You haven't unlocked the extreme version. Oh my god, it is below. I haven't been below. How the fuck do I get there?
Well, you take the Aether thing that I just teleported to.
The Whirlar's Echo?
Well, whatchamunpello? There was another Aether. Oh, I guess maybe because I did 2 in a row, you couldn't follow me? Hold up, let me teleport it to it again.
I got this.
Oh.
Teleport myself there, it's fine. Waste 70 of my own gold. Oh, this is the merchant place. Okay.
Yeah.
Going the very wrong direction.
Go to where I am.
Yeah, I don't... This city's a fucking nightmare.
Well, you do that. I use restroom.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking, like, oh, that's probably just actually fate.
Where are you all the way up there? Did you
I
miss
had an
multiple?
Aether current that I needed up there.
God. Alright. That's fine. To be fair, I haven't gotten, like, any of the Aether Currents on Goth. Luna gets Spooky and Kwu TP ring that goes to you. That would require me somehow marrying both of them, and this is not Alabama. We ain't doing that.
Oh my god, there's a bear.
Bruh. Easy, you marriage, you divorce the other person, keep the ring?
Okay, teleport?
Oh. Alright.
I got all of them in this area. What Aether did I not get that you were complaining about?
Nothing. You've got them all. You're all good now. That's fine. That's gluten. Lamat.
Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler.
To the temple, then.
Oh, voiced.
That
Oh, yeah.
won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Heroes.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song. We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Can't fortify it if he's dead.
Shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Just give that to them. God damn.
They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Why is he giving us two?
Because there were supposed to be two things here. One, where we went up the path, we learned... And, you know, we went up and fought him on top of the mountain. The second one was supposed to be we reinforce the ice prison. Instead, it's now
It's
the
fine.
second one is we beat
Only
the
2
bird.
left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valle Armanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it,
Same
you should visit the capital.
Voice
I'd
actor
like
as
everyone
Kona.
to get to know you and your people better.
An impressive amount of voice work there.
I'll consider it if it's one of
Is this
you
the same voice actor as Kona?
claims the throne.
I assume Gruffuffler.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You woke Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed
visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha
Trial needs her own expansion.
we never again dreamed
This is
of
Trials
the Golden
expansion. What are you talking
City.
about?
So only Yokwi in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Alright. Yada.
I don't think poor Lore and his brethren would have some change of heart about Tuliolal. That doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today's proof of that. Hi, fly. No!
Probably because you're missing the quest in this zone?
I think it's time we return to Tuliolal. After scaling Turiolal's tallest mountains and battling legendary beasts to the death, ever dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. Our respite would be most welcome. I believe I heard Forard Cabins calling her name. Okay, so they want us to go back to the one city so that we can go sleep in the cabin? What the fuck? They just scared for a second. Okay. What?
Yeah, if you check your Aether Currents, are you missing any of the quest Aether Currents?
I don't know how to check my Aether Currents.
Alright, you open up your menu bar and you go to Travel, and under Travel there is Aether Currents. You want Aether Current set 5.
Ropacha. I am missing 2 quest ones.
Alright, that's the 2 blue quest in this zone then. There's one guy over here. He's gonna make you pray to the water.
And the other one?
Hold up. Pray to the water.
I have to go get water.
No. You prayed. Now you have to get the water. The other one should be just over here. Then we go slap water on a bunch of statues. This guy, I think we have to go fight something. For now, we slap glowstones with water. Be gone, demon.
Is that actually what we're doing?
Slapping them with water? Yes.
No, I mean, yeah. But
Getting rid of
doing it to
demons?
get rid of
No.
demons?
That I made that up on the spot. Holy water. Fresh water.
I mean, it's not fresh water.
I'm
It's salt
pretty sure it
water.
is the opposite of fresh water. Okay, click on it, right? I'm freaking use. And not
That one I had to hop up there because I wasn't close enough.
some bullshit.
Eh, it's very annoying.
Ah, fuck it, I'll come back that way in a minute. Okay, I know that guy. I heard he's a pretty good guy.
What guy? What?
You
Oh,
need to
question. How do I get the Mountain Dew mount?
Creamer fresh
I know,
water.
like, I need to buy Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you can buy 3. You have to buy the Mountain Dews that say like Xbox Gamer codes, and then you get the codes from underneath the bottle caps.
I need 3 of them?
Depends on which type of Mountain Dew you buy. Regular Mountain Dew, you need 6. You buy specialty Mountain Dew, then you only need 3.
Nope.
He's kind of stinky.
Oh my god, it was just this guy. Oh. Let's see.
I mean, what, did you want to walk back there?
No.
What? Fresh, you read nothing. I have to go up.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're God. You need to go back
I'm
to
free.
Tuliolal. No, it was down. You're like, I can fly.
Free. Wait! Yeah, Tuliolal is good. Okay.
Did you not want to go to Tuliolal?
Tuliolal is good. Tuliolal is good.
Did you not want some Donkey Kong music? Tell me this doesn't remind you of Donkey Kong. No. Did you get to Tuliolol and then take a wrong turn?
90. These are the ones for...
We've lost Keiwu. She's gone off in another world. Or she's in a different
Well, that's the thing.
Oh no, she's in the right instance.
Oh. Nope, you're right. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Haven't been there. Don't know anything about that.
What are you doing?
I bought a map just to see. Yeah.
You bought a map. What?
It's,
What?
What do you mean, what?
You know what? I don't even know.
I have a small area to I don't know what the first one said. I have a small area to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Cool. Will you be heading to the palace, Woklamat? Did you even hear me? Lost in your own little world, it seems. Well, no matter, I'll be back soon enough. Look, all I know is I opened up a map and I was like, let's see if you were right. And it took me to an area I've never been.
Oh! You bought one of the maps? God damn, I told you that would happen. What are you thinking? You think I lie to you? You're as bad as me.
Did you buy one?
No! Not believing people.
Oh.
I have a habit of that. When I really should just believe what people tell me. It's like people be telling the truth. Yeah.
Both me and this bunny person ran into a pole thinking that we would fit through it, but no, the pole fucking fat shamed us.
Oh, Jesus. It's because you hate whip. That is not at all it. Believe me, for the love of God.
We have to actually walk over here? It's not just like us going into the fucking...
No.
Whatever.
No. Walk your ass down here. Our attendant is standing at the door. Ready to let us in. The attendant is ready to let us in.
Welcome back. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust.
I think they were saying we messy.
I don't think that they were saying that we were messy. I mean, it's on the fucking side of a beach.
True.
Is this another scene where we get to pick who we're talking to?
Nope.
You have a moment?
Disappointed.
That would take too much voice dialoguing for them.
That is true.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes. What do you need to talk about, bud? Oh my god, fucking spit it out. because I'm so short, I just see the spinning red and whatever, red and white pole behind. But you're like too big, so you don't see it.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Okay.
Sometimes believe lore, never believe AB. So if I'm never to believe AB, then I shouldn't sometimes believe lore.
But is that like mean?
But that
like
means I shouldn't believe his never believe, which means I should believe AB by never believing AB. Got it. Good talk here. All right.
Drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolali. Should help me get my thoughts clear in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there.
I like how the walls are caving in on her in a building that's one of the walls doesn't exist.
Yeah. I don't know.
Luna has been right like 90% of the time when telling you things and who trolls you. Oh, wait. I read that completely wrong. Hold up. Your sentence broke my brain. Luna, who has been right like 90% of the time when telling you things and who trolls you? I thought you meant Luna was the one who was being right like 90. That's what I read. And I was like, that's not right. Sure about that?
I started hearing, like, I read it and I read it correctly. And then you started reading it and I was like, no. No, even right now is one of those times where you're being wrong.
I'm sorry, I don't like punctuation.
Oh, fuck! I didn't read the first line!
Don't worry, it's just, hey, old lady, you're out and about. And she's like, yeah, I love you. You're wonderful, Waklamot. And she's like, aw, thank you. Only trust Luna for jumping puzzles because I can teleport to them. Oh, it's the gay in me. Why can't we make our Warrior of Light old? You can. Give us old face option. Saggy everything. Yeah, I feel like there are options to make your character seem much older.
Or seem like they have a fucking baby face. What I want more games to be able to make your people chonky. You can do that in 14? I don't think you can.
This is much better.
I don't know I'm
I
even
used to come
fucking
here all
going
the
to this
time when I was
cutscene because
little.
I literally haven't read shit.
Look out over the whole city.
What is so important that we were
worries
called
I
out of
had
our
could
cabin that we were
seem
literally in
so
for like
small.
fucking 2 seconds? Like, what conversation is going on right now?
Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Luna?
Well...
Happy?
I've been thinking a lot
Brother?
since then. About
He
what
died!
this really means.
Ah!
If it's just...
Oh, this is
Sorry,
voice. Okay,
the-
never mind.
The cat wanted in.
Never mind, this part's
brought to
fucking
mind
voice.
Yeah.
best parts of our journey so far.
Number in beta. Now's the time for Saki days. Jesus Christ. Live your dream. I was letting the cat in. And I got some pudding.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Sort of thing I'd expect you to say. You wish for a world like in the Yokoi's dream. Look, I'm gonna be the bitch in this one. Look, ideas are nice in theory. See how she reacts.
That making everyone happy isn't practical or even possible. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness! It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve,
if I have this set
with
up
each
right.
passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
This doesn't...
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Didn't need to shout that to the whole fucking city.
Listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time.
Oh,
there are two
Cat
keystones
does not
left.
want to stay still.
After everything that's happened, and imagine.
Well, he immediately ran away.
Are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Still, all the sleeping animations they've built, they choose the you sleep like cardboard.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, that's true. You're a bit behind. The racial sleeping animations. I know, it's silly.
Wait, the different races have different sleeping animations?
Yes, all the races have different sleeping positions. Not like they're in the game or anything. That's what makes it even worse.
I just know that typically my character curls up on their side.
Well, prepare to be disappointed. Oh, did you know they're adding a feature to Twitch where if we were both streaming, we can like merge our chats?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Wait, no? What do you mean, wait, no? Let me escape containment? What It's not escaping containment, it's adding a new enclosure to the containment.
Also, my chat's always dead, so like...
Boo, new things. How dare you let us interact with someone else's chat. I know, you guys would disturb and deteriorate Kwu's chats.
The dead chat that doesn't exist.
I'm sure Ori and others would pop into there.
What? Ori?
Yeah, if you were
Ori
streaming...
only pops into my chat occasionally.
Yeah. They can say unhinged things if there are other... But how can I say unhinged things? Don't worry.
Told you.
Don't worry. It'll be
dead.
fine.
So like, it doesn't matter. My chat's always dead.
The Lalafell emote experience. Man's wawing up a storm over there.
These fishes better be talking to us.
I mean,
does not look like they're gonna be talking to us.
They're giving you stuff to read?
Now that we refresh ourselves somewhat, let's consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zeralja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Oklamat would be equal with them, but
Look,
for
this is why you
Bakul,
keep
Jaja,
a Lala
Thievery
alt.
has left
That
us
way
one
you can
short.
always be a Lala if you really want to.
That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreak havoc for the feat of ice. You can't have more than 3 keystones at most. You may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what's mine. This I swear.
I definitely understand that. It's hard to log into the alts when you're trying to do a new stories and stuff.
Jaja unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his leader, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempt. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it is for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamajul and Zerol in the forest of Yektel, specifically near a village called Ibrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where Lay the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Arizin has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenaram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Atrach before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. So this Ketenaram fellow must have come to Tuliolal.
Yes, it's someone else's turn to stumble over all these silly names.
But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yokoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Atrach? didn't you? Then Ketanara must have met the Dawn servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrell, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamul Jah's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ixbrak. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by Rigibble. We should make for landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? It's just like, ooh. Like, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
You know, it's funny. I look at these benches from far away. They look like they could be comfy. And then I get up close and it's a fucking wooden log. And I'm like, no, never mind. I love how shiny this shield is.
Which benches?
No, these wooden ones.
Oh. Oh my god, I didn't want to talk to you, Cryo. The next flight to the hotel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel? All of us just like, we've been on other flying things. Are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand?
Gonna be real? They keep
Just until I've settled my nerves.
Bridge from the beginning of the expansion, and I only learned what they were when I got to this part.
You're the nicest person I've ever met. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait, just a moment. Hey, what's up? Mablu and Tobli. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Homie. Get on the fucking airship. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yuktural as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming salt... What? I skipped words. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yuktel, where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got aboard this dirigible, and
who laid claim to this land.
I'm as good as
the
there.
Azure Forest. Yaktel.
Let's call for passengers to Yaktel.
Battered
Okay,
by
get your
meteors
ass
in
on the
ancient
boat.
times,
Let's go.
And colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature.
All right, I should probably stop playing with the cat.
Understand why the place is so named.
I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be.
For dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Oh my god, you're already there! Bruh.
Yeah, but that's just because I have it on autoplay. Neat that they didn't figure out Aaronville's backstory until Dawntrail so they could change his accent retroactively.
Are you alright?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
What they can do to make him more
I suggest you pay
Turalian.
more attention
To
to
make
the
him
ground,
roll his R's
unless
a
you want
whole
to
lot
walk
more.
straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
I don't know if I care for the music in this zone, but the way it starts up, I love that. The little wee wee wee. Ooh.
Is there an Aether right here?
Close. Southwest. South. This way. Point.
That's not what I meant. I meant an aetherite, not an aether current, but okay.
Oh, an aetherite? Yes. It is also south and west, I believe.
Okay, I guess we'll just go get them both. Oh my god, that's a flying squirrel. Hey, look, it's right there. Oh, there's a flying squirrel! No, I got it.
Wait, did it? That motherfucker gave up!
I was trying to make it sleep. Well, I don't think I did the correct thing.
And it came back! Fuck it, we gotta walk. I like how we pulled it out at the same time.
To the north. There's just a person standing out here in the middle of nowhere.
Don't question them. They just live in their good life.
Huh.
Pink.
Northeast.
Yeah, it's on top of the hill in front of you.
Why the fuck am I swimming there then?
I don't know. Because we can?
Oh, I see it. Are you driving around?
I already talked to Aaronville, so I'm going to the Aetherite. I'm trying to drive into a hole, apparently.
Braxel. Oh no. Fuck you! Oh my god.
I swear I had nothing to do with it. I didn't do nothing.
No, a plant came up and attacked me once. Right at the end of the conversation. So then I had to restart the conversation, but it fucking ran away, so I didn't even kill it. Hello. Aaronville is not exaggerating about the cenotes. This would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of that one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Is it bad that I kind of want to jump in it? Well, let me. Okay. Probably for the better. Ready to head on in. Oh my god, cutscene. You better be voiced, you stupid piece of shit. You're not gonna be voiced. The first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect upon us poorly. Poorly upon us. Third promise and her retinue, I presume. You presume right? I seek the Dawn Servant Selector. Then come join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? Who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him.
I mean, who do we think is everyone?
Look, it's either going to be everyone is in all the people who are doing the thing for the trial for the promises, or it's going to be everyone and it's going to be like the whole village. Hell yeah. I was right.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Sipras Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise, if you would please join us.
I should slap this bitch again.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
I went to grab water, and I tripped over the cat and threw water everywhere.
After all she's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
For shame.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Oh, yeah.
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
I really wish they had put her with someone else. I think it would have been more fun.
So too is their opposition. Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows.
Should have teamed up with Zoral Jaja.
Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shebruk Pibil.
My cooking's only at level 50.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
the fuck up, Thancred. I still need
Our
to fucking
promises
slap
have
you.
grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for the opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Yeah, of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. That's not what he's talking about. Precisely. Bro, shut the fuck up. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6. The two claimants, Cyril Jha, Bakul Jaja's, Cyril Jha, and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipes and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Can you fucking chill? We're gonna lose with that attitude. Yes, Kryl, talk some goddamn. I don't like you most of the time. But yes, talk some goddamn sense. Well, we mustn't be overconfident. At least we make a careless mistake that could be easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Bibil We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Zabral people. Let us gather here once we've seen what clues this village has to offer. Do we even see Stola in this expansion?
I don't know.
Like she was shown and I was lied to.
Can't trust those trailers.
Where the fuck is the Aetheryte?
Back behind us. Colorful spaces. If only they kept the cats out. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hating on our poor doughy-eyed boy? He just wants to go on adventures.
That literally was his whole thing. He was like, yo, like, I just want to go on an adventure with the warrior. Like, and we were like, sure, bud. Fucking adventure on. A bright banana peel.
Bro, I should have died at the end of Shadowbringers.
Wow. Dropped his banana while he was using the leaves to cook. Oh, you've already finished? I haven't found the person over here.
Yes. They have finished. God, you know, I never cleaned up Goth's inventory before this expansion.
Wait, I still have one more! Fuck!
You ever clean your inventory? Yes. We cleaned up Ludus before this expansion. Doubt? I mean, if you're gonna doubt, you could use the doubt emote. I got it for that purpose. Wait, hold up. Do I not have access to my own goddamn doubt emote? What the fuck is this shit? Ah, there it is. No, it's just covered up.
Oh, you don't have the sightseeing log, do you?
No. I'm used to my Discord emotes. Look, I mean, if you were a member of my Discord, you would have this emote also.
Sorry, I'm back.
I'm
what
in there.
did we discover about Zabrul?
Well, I don't know why you don't like my emotes.
Whatever, the dish. True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. And observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to the Zibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Zabral dishes, Akiot, she called. I see. Then if the dish is... I fucking skipped it. Oops. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in leaves of najul, or bananas, in certain localities. Seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you?
The squeaky flesh of bipedal fish.
Sizzling slab of beef. It smelled so good I could practically...
What kind of creature is that? Seem to be more than fishers.
As would be expected of a dish called... that, indeed.
Alright,
so to summarize, the dish is one of Ibruk's...
Me a sub to...
One of Ibruk, flavored with a
Twitch?
combination of spices that includes
Nice.
akiote, and steamed underground with najul, or banana leaves. If our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. Staple cuisine. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild brook, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I'll help prepare the kitchen. Of course you will, Corral. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. This bitch.
Still think there
I
should
too
have been
should
a
be glad
cooking
to
minigame.
volunteer mine aid.
Would have been fun.
The rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable brook if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? As for the Najul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Najul in these parts. They only grow in Jatika, heartland forest far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communications with the locals, after all. Limity, warrior, if you would accompany me on my errand. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our task then.
Come on, let's go get those Nanajo leaves.
Time for the next line.
Oh, nah, I was... Fine.
Oh no, you're skipping lines.
The sooner we do it, the sooner
eat.
we can eat.
Let us see if there are Najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Urianger mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. What fucking outfit is this person wearing? Oh. They make it very hard to jump out the window. Sir, may we have some banana leaves? Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Jewel leaves for purposes other than Zabral Pibil naturally? Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gol Majik Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hoped avoiding such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to the Jatika Heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires you go through the Tinbeck Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there are no other ways of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. It's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to understand the feat of past with an empty stomach, you may find this dish to be delicious, but a daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. A cooking minigame. Still, if there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all of our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there's something about this dish that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it? Its history or that sort of thing. If it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between Zeral and the Mamajul. Mamulja, right?
E.
These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know that dish. Huh? What does steamed Ixbrook have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat.
I really like this.
In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ian Ashto. It lies a short distance to the east. You tired of your outfit?
Yeah, the new
The
top I
village
got.
of
I'm not the
Ilianosh,
biggest fan of it.
understood. Thank you for your help.
Ready to go? So that's... Pardon me as I attempt to jump off into a hole. We were in that when we have
hole we
our
literally looked at the
FFXIV
very
meetup.
beginning.
I don't know if I could pull that off. Could give it a try.
This outfit?
It's a joke. I definitely couldn't pull this off.
I just think that it would be a lot of effort to like go through the.
It'd be a lot of effort to make it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As the village of whatever must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. $40 south, not 4,400. Oh my god, this is the one! Hold up. Hold the phone.
Hold up, yo.
Found these places. Well, my map is here. Somewhere. Wait. Did I even go the right direction?
I mean, you're going south, but I don't think you're going to get to that Aether current.
No!
I'm going to be honest. For a second there, I thought it was going to let me jump. I was going to be like, what? But no, it's just this little cliff. There is an Aether current close to where we're going, though.
You're stuck on fucking tree branches. Not tree branches. Tree,
Well, look.
Whatever the fuck.
Maybe you need to learn to drive a little better.
I don't know how to drive.
Exactly.
Never drive into video games.
Where was this? Ah, right here.
We're too far away.
Yeah. Be.
Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene.
So this is the village of Ilianosh, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and left. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. I didn't know you were here. I was picking up lumber from X-Rex, where who the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Book Ivo is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona, that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? And then he's gonna realize he's the second promise and be like, Kona, I said the second promise of Tuliolal. To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense. Please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn more about Zickbrook Bill. While I'm forbidden by the Jabrarax to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I'd be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In the most basic sense, the conflict between the Jabral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja lived in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covert the upper forest, the home of the Jabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet, advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Jabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the status of this village would attest, the tides eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hobigo, Bunewa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged in Zabral battle. Oh my god, your stream like shut down for me for a second there and I got freaked out. Throttle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hobigo and Bonawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in a way that no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hobigo and Bonwa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Autar ruler of 3 clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under their rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Oh my fucking god.
What?
I'm tired. But I'm EP tired. I'm not just like exhausted tired.
I'm exhausted. Oh, I think this one's voiced.
This is where most battles were
Oh,
fought
it is.
between the Shabral and
Thank God.
Mamuja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Somebody's hiding in the bush over there. Oh, the echo.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
This cutscene is very long.
It is very long. You know, why is this whole thing a giant voiced cutscene? So many cutscenes that aren't voiced, and yet this whole thing gets voiced.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I'm very tired.
You're done. Let's keep going a little bit. Got much more to go. Papa
Much
really...
more to go till what?
Till we get back to the city. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Ukivu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Zibrikbibil. However, we are still no closer to producing the necessary Nojo leaves unless... Tell me, was that historic commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Room for pants. Sorry, I was trying to organize inventory for pants. I see. It didn't want to let me.
Wrong one.
Oh, look! I was already clicking the other one.
Here it is, offered up by the two factions. These weapons symbolize their vows. They would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, warrior, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Look here, the soil has been recently overturned. Ooh, someone buried a box? Well, I would have been satisfied till me find a hint. But here they are, fresh Najul leaves. Rook's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry to hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they'd helped end. So you planned this all from the start. Thank you again, Wokivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance at the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanu-Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ilhana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. you should again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let's return to Ixbrax.
Alright, I don't know how much you want to continue. The Verdi.
Would like to look at the map. Ugh, it's probably on the other side of the fucking world.
Good chance of that.
I mean, do you want to see what my map looks like?
I don't know that I'd be of much help finding your map, because I don't have the map unlocked fully on Goth.
Unless... it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I don't think you have that unlocked yet.
Oh shit, I'm going into a hole.
You're gonna be very disappointed when you get down there.
To the hole that I can't get out of?
To the area where there's no aether currents.
There's no aether currents over here? Oh. No, I was hoping to see if it was actually attached over here.
Yeah, no, nothing attached over here.
Attached on the... Is it attached on the other side?
What do you mean? No, there's no way down except for one path.
The path that's broken?
For now.
That's big empty spaces. I'm assuming once we finish the quest, it'll open up whatever.
We got a good chunk of quests to go before we finish it up.
Oh. I'm going to bed.
Alright. Well, stream, good seeing you all. Good night. Grease.